Seth Widener here. This video is part 2 of my horse-themed cedar bench.
I've got the template all taped together. I have to cut out the different shapes, and then I have to make 2 of everything. Got my patterns all cut out here. I'm gonna use glue stick, glue down this glue on, cut out my shapes so I have a pattern that I can reuse.
After gluing these down, I cut them out to rough shape with the jigsaw.
So the pattern only comes with the left top. So to make the whole top, you need to either cut it out and flip it over and repeat, or what I did was cut it twice. So I'll take the second piece, flip it over, and attach it here to make one piece template for the whole top.
I originally tried this with the scroll saw, but that didn't work so well. So here I am at the bandsaw, cutting these patterns as close as I can to the line, and then I did a little sanding to smooth them out. Cutting all these shapes took me quite a bit of time, but if you take your time and take it slow, you'll get a lot better result. Template's done. Let's move on. I cut these 1x6s in half, jointed one side, and glued them up to make my panels. Once the glue was dried, I ran these through the thickness planer to get them to final dimension. I traced my patterns on these planks and then cut them to rough size with the jigsaw. I used some double-sided tape to put the patterns back on, and then I headed back to the bandsaw. Once the first piece was cut of a particular shape, I double-side taped the second piece to it and used that as a guide to cut it out again. This top back piece was the biggest challenge just because of its length. My saw is pretty small, so I had to be creative with how I cut it out. I did a lot more sanding, but I'm not going to bother you with that. You can see the seat slats laid in place there. Those are just ripped from a 2x4 according to the plans. This is the end of the second video in this series. Thanks again for watching. In part 3, I'll finish all the pieces and assemble the final product.